The Directorate of the Concerned Patriots of Nigeria has of late been forefront of advocacy for the restructuring of the country. In a conversation with some journalists as reported by the Gambia, the president of the group, Wale Olagun, has emphasized why the group is clamoring as to promote national restructuring where there will be a unity without any form of division. He noted that if this system is practiced, there will be development among tribes in the country. He suggested that the restructuring is the solution to the problem of corruption and tribal sentiments in the country, which is making Nigerians to advocate for regional government. He said, if we say the Igbos should go and become a region, that will be what will be the fate of Delta State. Even Lagos people will not agree to join a regional government. Some people are just asking about regional system. It is because of the corruption and tribal sentiments in the country. You hear, we want to go because one tribe dominates others. However, when questioned to express his opinion on the issue of the creation of police, Wale stated that the idea of state policing will cause crisis as some governors might use the opportunity to abuse power in office. He also noted that restructuring can only exist if different tribes can dialogue and cooperate together. He pointed out greed to be the problem of politicians, adding that the poor masses have not even have no to be controlled. What is this man talking about? That there should be no restructuring, there should be no division. He said if that is a conditional statement, which is not possible. That is not the reality on ground. You know, they always talk about state policing, that the governors who are going to make, they will abuse that power. Okay, what about the democracy we are practicing? Is that how we ought to have practiced, or we are supposed to be practicing democracy that the politicians are messing up with? I always say, when there's a problem concerning a thing, at least like they always say that a problem shared, problem half solved. So when we know that the governors are going to make use of, or they are going to abuse that power, at the end of the day, then why is it that we cannot make laws on how to guide that? We already know the problems that will ensue from such. Then why not tackle it in that regards? You don't want restructuring, you don't want So to me, all these excuses that these guys are talking about, they don't make sense at all. They do not make sense at all. Yeah, a lot of people are not agreeing with the statement of this man. I, for one, I don't even buy that kind of a statement. If you ask me, I would prefer creation of regions. It will check ethnic tensions. State police should be created, but immunity should be withdrawn from governors in order to check their excessiveness. Once immunity is withdrawn, they will certainly cooperate or operate according to the rules guiding the operation of the state police. Now, what we are practicing now is not even helping anybody. The state policing, let us even try it. That areas that we are seeing some loopholes, then let us block such loopholes or those leakages. No, they won't do that. Do this, they say no. Do that, we say no. It is not our business. Nigeria government should not use us as an excuse. We will gladly follow them. Personally, we follow them. In the days of the regionalism, was the present Delta State part of Eastern region? What kind of questions that man was even asking? It doesn't even he had or read about the old Midwest regions before. He needs to check back to the history. Is Delta State part of the former Eastern region? What kind of question is that? Mr. Wale Olagun should note that Delta is more of Oduduwa descendants and more of Yorubas than Igbo Bende State, okay, part of a normal Western region, of which they cannot even cohabit with Yorubas. Also, Lagos is purely a Yoruba state. The issue of state police is a welcome development. After all we are having state judiciary alongside federal party in the center that control the Nigeria police still use the police and federal judiciary to intimidate political opponents. What did you suggest, sir? Exactly my point. This one is not good, that one is not good. So what is not good? State autonomy is the best, not region. Now, from region to creation of states, from region, eastern region, northern region, western region, and mid-western region. From 4 regions autonomy to 12 states, from 12 states to 30 states of the federation. Now, for region, Nigeria has geopolitical zone. So let Nigeria adopt restructuring of 36 states of federation. Each state to be restructured and manage their resources on their own. Wike, okay, means the same as Igbo. Call it Nwike. Please stop the trash because we understand where you are coming from and at the same time where you are going to. Think on how to recover Ilorin from your barbaric herdsmen Fulani Republic Afonja. What is the real meaning of Yoruba in Oduduwa Republic? Until the real meaning is interpreted, your statement remains irrelevant. Delta State was part of a bended state and Midwestern region and shall be one indivisible entity, no wahala. So you want continuous slavery of Igbos in Nigeria? Is that what Olagun is talking about? Wike means the same in Igbo. Okay, this one is still telling us what he said the other time. Delta State is part of Old West region and also former Bende State. Create an Ioma state for Delta Igbo speaking plus Igbanke. If we don't even have north and west, why then the south? North, west, why not south? Can you imagine if it was not intentional ab initio? You are correct. Problems of Nigeria is from lawmakers, politicians, and political profiters, those who are profiting from it, those who are getting the dividends of democracy to themselves and by themselves, who get their revenue percentage from Abuja, becoming Judas to their tribes, Judas to their states, and Judas to their people. It will not cause any problem. Let us try it first. We cannot continue on the same thing and expect different results. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.